This is the most unbelievable story of a man who cheated death so many times that he became known as the luckiest man in the world. His name was Frane Selak, and he was born in 1920 in what is now Croatia. When he was just 8 years old, he managed to survive a small plane crashing into a mountain. He was so badly injured that doctors didn't think he would make it, but miraculously, he not only survived, he walked away from the wreckage without a single scratch. Now, a few years later, in 1944, Frane was on a train that derailed. Again, he escaped without a scratch. Everyone was so stunned that someone could survive something like this, let alone twice. But Frane was humble and simply said, "I don't know how I survived, but I was very lucky." Then, just a year later in 1945, while serving in the war, Frane's plane was shot down and crashed. Once again, he managed to escape without a single scratch. At this point, everyone was beginning to call him the luckiest man alive. But his incredible survival story doesn't end there. In 1966, at the age of 46, Frane boarded a bus that suddenly started to go off the road. The bus overturned and landed on his right leg, breaking it in half. Doctors told him that he would never walk again, but after 36 hours of surgery, they managed to reattach his broken bones. And against all odds, he not only learned to walk again, but he even began running. And as if all these incredible escapes weren't enough, in 1995, Frane was struck by lightning, but he survived unscathed. Now, despite all the danger he had been through, Frane had a positive outlook on life. He said, "Life is beautiful. Look at me. I am living proof that God isn't done with me yet." In 2011, when Frane was already 90 years old, he finally passed away peacefully in his sleep. He had lived an amazing life filled with adventure and, most of all, miracles. The incredible man who had cheated death more times than anyone else was finally at peace. After hearing this incredible story, do you believe in miracles? Let me know in the comments below, and that's all for today. Make sure to like and subscribe for more. See you next time.